Hi everyone, so I'm back with part 3. So this is like a little special because I did go to my cousin's wedding on the Saturday, on the 25th of June, and I had loads of photos, and I just thought it's one of those things that it doesn't come around very often, so I thought it'd be nice to do a whole page. I was just going to do like a 6 by 12 sleeve pocket page, but then I had so many photos, so I decided to do a full 12 by 12 one. And I decided to use the design B, which is the 3 6 by 4s like portrait, and then the 6 3 by 4s landscape ones, just because they just matched. They just went really well with the photos and stuff. So yeah, really enjoyed doing this actually, because I used the Echo Park Our Wedding collection, which doesn't, as I said, doesn't come around very often because I don't go to too many weddings. Hopefully a few more coming up, but yeah, so it's just nice to use some bits and pieces. So I was just cutting down my photos a little bit there. So this page is mainly about like my family and us going to the wedding. So the two larger photos are of me and Joe, and then my mum and my sister. And I'm just using a cheap paper pad from the works, which is just this pink sort of like, it just basic pink colours, just because it went with the colour of the sticker sheets and the collection from Echo Park that I wanted to use. So I'm just backing the photos on those. So yeah, the first picture is just of me and Joe at the venue. So my cousin got married. They live in Kent, which is sort of just off London basically, bit further down. But they got married on the Isle of Sheppey, which is quite far away from everything. It was a good hour and a half journey for us to go. But it was beautiful. It was absolutely amazing. But it was very, very different. It was in the middle of nowhere, actually. But we enjoyed it. It was nice. And I've never been before, so a new sort of place to go. So I'm just using this washi tape. I think it's from Paper Chase. It's just like an ombre pink and white thick washi tape, and then I'm just sort of looking at what embellishments I wanted to use. So I'm just using some flower ones for this corner, and the only thing about this collection is there's no word stickers. Like, I love word stickers and I feel like they just complete everything, but there wasn't any word stickers, so I just had to put the little flower on and just call it a day on that one. And then the next picture is just me and my mum and my sister. And again, we're at the venue, so I'm just going to do the same. I just back it on some very light pink paper, and the washi tape with some flowers in the corner as well. So as I said, I love all these photos and I wanted to document them all. So that's why I decided I'm going on 12 by 12, because I wanted to get like a whole feel for the day. I didn't really want to cut things out when I have, the correct sort of sizing for these, events. So yeah, I was happy to add this in. So yeah, so that is that one. So I don't really need a title card as such, because I think it sort of explains itself. But in the far left sleeve, I do have a 6x4 card, and it's just got like an outline of the flowers and stuff from the collection, but it just says to have and to hold from this day forward, because I thought that would, that's quite a sort of nice beginning card to put in for the day. See, I'm just picking things up, I'm just sort of tidying as I go, because I do get in a bit of a mess actually when I scrapbook. It's just everything goes everywhere. So then the photo that's going to go underneath that is a board that they had outside, and it literally just says, "Welcome to the wedding of Alex and Hannah, June 25th, 2022 at the Ferry House Inn." So that's quite nice, because that saves me having to do like a title, and obviously, it's quite a nice fitting thing to have, the names of the brides and grooms. I was the cousin of the bride, Hannah, so it was really nice to see all my family and things. So yeah, so I just stuck that on a little piece of very pale paper, and the stickers that I put down the bottom are just 2 little champagne glasses, alongside a little rose as well. So I found it quite hard to embellish with this collection. I don't know why. I didn't know, because it wasn't my wedding. It's hard to put things on there, because a lot of things I feel like you would use for your own wedding, not necessarily someone else's wedding. I don't know. I just found it quite hard to use little bits, but I did try. So then the photo that's going to go next to that is going to be another picture of my whole family, which are my mum, my dad, my sister, my mum, my dad and my sister. We've actually got there's two photos, because one of them is quite like a candid sort of one of us laughing and joking, so I thought that was quite nice to include as well. So the one at the top is like the nice one, and then the one at the bottom is the one we're joking around sort of thing. And I just thought it was quite nice. We're all sort of making faces, and I just think it's quite nice sort of memory to have, you know, have a serious one, but then have a nice and funny, jokey one. So yeah, so I'm just going to back them both on some paper. I don't know where I'm going to put them at this point when I'm putting them down, because I was going to put, make it like staggered again. So like photo at the top, photo at the bottom, photo at the top. But then I quite like the idea of having them underneath each other, which I know I said in my previous video I don't like them like that, but because they are the same photo or the same situation, it seemed quite nice. And I quite like the effect that has like all photos down in the middle. So yeah, so I do put them underneath each other for this one. So all I do for those two photos is just back them on and put some stickers on there. You can see me cutting down some 6x4s. I cut down a 6x4 card. It said wedding day, just because I didn't have any landscape cards, and so I had to use, had to sort of improvise. But I did have like this 6x4 card that said wedding day on there, so I cut that down and I could use that as a landscape one. And then I do have a journal card that I can obviously use to go in there as well. And then I was intending on making my own card, because again I didn't have any landscape ones, and I didn't want to cut down all my 6x4s because obviously I might want to use them at some point. So I do actually make my own card out of some stickers and stuff. So I just put a little cute little camera sticker at the top with my family, and then I put another little flower sticker at the bottom on the second one at the one on the bottom. So yeah, as I said, this page is more about my family going to the wedding. The second page will be more about the actual wedding, which, is just lovely. Like she's actually a wedding planner herself, so obviously it was going to be nice. She had a load of ideas and stuff that she wanted to use, and she was supposed to get married in 2020, and it, got postponed and stuff. So I'm glad they finally got married. So yes, I'm just sticking those flowers on there. So again, I thought I was going to put my wedding day card underneath the board with their names on it, but then I decided that I was going to put some journaling under there, and then the card that I'm going to make, I will put some journaling on there. So I wanted the journaling like a bit away from each other, basically. So I do move things around eventually. So all I do when I say I make my own card, I just got a piece of paper from the paper pad, and I'm just going to cut it down to size, and I just pick a large sticker from the sticker sheet that can sort of take center stage, basically, so it takes up a lot of room. And then I do add some lines to do some journaling, so you won't see it on camera until obviously I've taken some pictures, because I do it afterwards. But I just pick a cute little easel that has like a poster on that says best day ever, and I just cut the legs off a little bit, and then put some washi tape at the top alongside some more flowers, and as I said in the photo you'll see they've put some journaling on the side there, and I just like it. I think it makes it a bit more subtle. It's not too much going on, and it doesn't take the sort of focus away from the photos of my family and things. So yeah, so as you see it now, this is how I keep it. So I have the picture of the board, and then the journaling underneath that, and then my own card, and then the wedding day underneath that as well. So this is how I do keep it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this first part of the wedding, and I'll be back with part 4 shortly. Thank you. Bye.